I'm going to tell you one thing about me that some of you may know. The joy of the Lord is my strength. My smile don't come from, sometimes I be feeling better on the inside, but the joy of the Lord is my strength. So J is for Jesus, who is the first in my life, and I love him all. I just love him. O is for others. That's you out there. And Y is myself. I put myself last in everything I do because Jesus first, others is next, and I'm last. Because that's what joy means. So today, we're going to take you on a journey of wellness and truth. And today, we have somebody who has experienced, I call her the South Queen. And she has experienced it. She introduced it to me. But yes, I went and bought the bad stuff. I ran to Serene like everybody else. But when I searched the ingredients in Serene South, it's so much stuff in there that can hurt you. Even your brain, your thinking. So, no, I don't drink that no more. I do what my girl told me, put them leaves in my coffee. So she's going to come, and she's going to tell you about soursop. And she's going to make some, let you taste some. And then you can go, she's going to tell you where to go buy your own stuff, make your own stuff at home. You know what's in it. But you're going to get the same health benefits. And like I said, God said in his Bible, he made the herbs so to heal my body. He said every seed, every fruit that bears seed. But anyway, she's going to tell us about soursop. She's going to demonstrate, and she's going to tell you where you can go and buy it and make it yourself. Although some people are going to say, I'd rather for you to make it. That's up to her. So let's welcome Wanda Evans, my sister by adoption, my friend, and I love her, South Queen. Let's give her a hand, y'all.
Audrey got me started on this journey and doing this herbalist stuff, but I always say I'm not an herbalist, but I would try something and I would Google it to make sure what benefits it has for the body. And that's what I started doing. And especially when I was diagnosed with cancer in September the 8th last year, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And it was at, I'd never heard it before, 0% chance.
Stage 0.
Yeah, stage zero. And I'm like, I never even heard about it have stage 0 cancer. So, but I didn't have to take any chemo or any radiation or anything like that. They just took one of my girls off, and that was it. But all just things that took the thing that I was taking that soursop. I just started taking that, and first off, God, you know. And prayer, prayers and stuff, so that kept me from having to go through the chemo and the radiation. So, when people say chemo radiation, it's scary because I'm like, I never, had a chance. I got there at the chemo and radiation. It was just I had cancer, and September and December I went through surgery. So now that's why I go through stuff with trying to find out. And that's how soursop came up. Pineapples or apples. I would put down the she drinks my concoctions. I be big, whatever. But and her kids, they have COVID, make up stuff or whatever for that. But put the pineapple in. So we're gonna add a pineapple. And this is the soursop pulp. It's hard to buy soursop. Someone will try to sell you some. It's like, we had that happen. The guy was selling me the actual soursop fruit. And it was black. It's supposed to be green. But if you go to the Tropicana in Greenville, across the river, right across from the airport, you can buy this. And then sometimes you can buy the one that has the actual fruit, because they'll take the fruit, they slice it like this, and they'll freeze it. And that would be in the freezer. You can buy that. The seeds are very beneficial to the body also. You can either boil these seeds or you just crush them up and you just blend them in your blender or juicer. I do both.
I was trying to get my mother to get on a holistic route for many, many years. She is also a diabetic. Prior to, many years ago, she had a very high A1C in the teens. And I kept stressing a healthier lifestyle for her. And once she started on this journey, her A1C has gone from the teens to here recently, she's now 6.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty proud of her for that.
No, thank you. Southside leaves. These are the southside leaves you can use from Tropicana also in the size bag. If you, these are very beneficial.
Put it in your coffee.
Yeah. In the mornings, when I make my coffee, a lot of people just boil the leaves, and you put ginger or whatever into it, ginger, cinnamon, and if you can take turmeric and drink it. But what I do, I take these leaves and put in my coffee, or also I put cloves. Cloves is good, but the southside leaves are good, and I can tell you the seeds are also good for the body. So don't forget the leaves are just as good, if not better, for you than this right here.
Any more questions about Southside? Look, I'd like to do. I go to Tropicana also, and in the frozen section on the right-hand side, they have bags of small bags, like palm size, of the soursop pulp. And I just eat mine like it is. You can't.
What I call the actual fruit, that's what we were doing to the guys to sell me the black, but I didn't know any better until they saw it. And she said, you don't eat that when it's black, you eat when it's red, but they have it in the slice, I said, pineapple, they have a slice of soursop, and they have it frozen, like you said, in Tropicana. And that's what I look over there. They didn't have a big one, they didn't have any. But you just eat the actual fruit. It's good for you. It tastes something like a pear or something like that, something like that.
Did you say earlier that they have the actual fruit there?
No, that they just have the fruit, they'll slice it and put it in the freezer. And then I bought that from there before. When they had the actual fruit, they slice it. You have two slices on a platter, and it's frozen with seeds and all in it. So, yeah. I was going to seeds away, then I said, no, the seeds are very beneficial to use, also for the body.
You should eat seeds too. But I didn't eat the seeds of the leaf.
Yeah, the leaf.
I do the leaf. You can boil it like a tea also. Leaf. You can boil it like a tea and drink it like that. I just one told me stick it in my coffee, so I've been sticking it in coffee. Somebody told me that coffee. I said, what that leaf doing in it? I said, making me well. Did you have another question?
There's a guy in Hobby's house. Yes, I was using him. I know who you're talking about. I got one of his big bags. You bought a bag of soursop? Yeah, I bought four bags of that stuff. And that's what he was telling me, the blacks.
Best to do it yourself. That's what me and woman here is teaching you. Do it yourself. Because see, even if you want to add some splendor or something, you know what you put in there. But when you buy something, and if they say it's natural, sometimes it's some stuff added. Because, I told Wanda about that, and she started doing her own. Now she don't have to add that sweet, and look how good her sugar is doing. Because we are the herbalist twins. And then I have Bonnie, and I have Mary Turner. I have some more girls that's really into the natural melanin. She got testimonies about herbal stuff that helped her. And that's why, like I said, giving it to you. We're talking to God, why am I doing this? But it's to help you be healthy. Because in the Bible, like I said, the word says He made the earth for the healing of our bodies. But you got to do it yourself and know what you put in your body. Because if you don't, you can mess yourself up. So, and we're not going to get into clove tea. Wanda turned me on to clove tea, and I drink that. I messed Songbird up, but clove tea, all of it got it. Because you eat meat and all that parasites. So when I was little, my mom gave me castor oil and pushed the parasites out in the spring and in the fall. But now we don't do that no more. So if you drink clove tea, and then I overdid it one, I got to tell you. But I drink too much clothes, Tina. I was sitting there looking just like a busted clown. Head down and everything, trying to get to the kitchen, put something in my mouth. Cause clove tea will take sugar down the Lord. Don't take clove tea and put all your stuff in a toner down, cause sugar gonna drop. Whoop! And then if you can't get to the kitchen, put some in your mouth, you may go into a coma or something. So that's why we are educating the public on natural things, because everybody desperate. They want a solution. They want their sugar to go down tomorrow. They want their high blood pressure to go down tomorrow. But it's got to be a lifestyle change. It's got to be that you live this every day. It has to be. People who are allergic to different things in the house, you can make your own freshener. I make my own freshener for my house. I make my own dust mite stuff for my house. And it's just from the things in your kitchen. Stuff that's not going to hurt you. So, any more questions about sour salt? And when you were saying portion size, usually when you buy the fruit and all, you can make it all at one time and you'll get them. You know, it's up to you. You portion it yourself. Like, I'm going to put a half a pineapple. I'm going to put a half a bottle of frozen fruit. I'm going to add me some fruit juice to it or whatever, because that's yours personal. That's what you want to do.
And I was gonna bring fruit, the sour salt juice in the can, and they have it in the box also. It's like 100% sour salt, and I left it. But you can also add that in there also to enhance your sour salt.
Is that purchased? Can you purchase that from Tropicana?
Yes, you can.
Sour salt juice.
So you don't have to go to Amazon. Just go to Tropicana, get your grocery cart, and buy your stuff, and go home. Be happy in the kitchen like me. Cause my boys, they describe me as a chemist. My boys, if they were here today, Sharon, they would be like you. We were to a big party. Everybody 70. I was 69 at this point. Now I'm 70. They were on sticks. And I was out with the young people going down. And then my two children, they said, Mom, you need to teach these old people what to do. Because you're the only one up on the floor. And then they started telling me. I go to Mama's house, and she like a chemist. She in there stirring this. Kevin said, you better be careful what you drink in that refrigerator. But you know, it has to be a lifestyle. Because my morning routine, I'm going to get up and drink my stuff. I got it in a bottle, shake it like this, and I go to drinking it. And then I do my coffee with my leaf in it, my rice coffee, my mushroom coffee with my leaf in it. A mushroom coffee is really good for you. So I use my leaf every day morning. Okay. So that's what you have to do.
Also, you can use blueberries. Also good for cancer. Blueberries. You can put blueberries in this. You know, whatever fruit you look at, Google it and see what does it benefit the body? How does it benefit the body? And that's what I found myself doing. I started Googling and see what benefits it has for the body.
So, first of all, I want to talk about that little gift you have. That gift that you have is very important. When you use it, it's the best on your skin ever. So when you, especially before you put on your makeup, your creams or what, wash your face in that soap and let it sit a minute. You're going to feel the tightening. You're going to feel it tighten. You're going to feel so good. And then wipe it off. And then go to the next step. You know, with your creams, or I'm going to show you how to make your own Botox. I'm going to show you how to make your, some of you already got it, your cough search. Stack it in this jar. I'm going to do my lemon first. I'm just going to stack it in. Pretty easy, very simple. This right here is a miracle. I used to have to cook the onion down with the honey when my mom told me what to do it like that. And you know what, you're looking at this, but I'm telling you, it tastes good. Have you ever tried yours, Louis? It don't taste bad, do it? Who else have done it in here? Okay. It don't taste bad. And you put your onion in it. I'm always making something in that house, I'm going to tell you nothing. I'm always doing something. Always listening to God. Always going back to my roots. Hearing my mama and me. But my mama, she had a garlic inside of white vinegar, and that's what she used all her life for high blood pressure. Then she broke. She told us, but you know, some of us, Oh, I'm stacking too much. Look, don't stack too much, because then when you put the honey up there, it's better to put a little more later. So, this is so simple. Go ahead and put your clothes in there. I use clothes for a lot of stuff. I don't measure now, Frankie. I just don't. You know, when I cook, when I was teaching culinary, I taught them how to use it. Palm of their hand, the pinch like this. I said, when you cook, sometimes you don't have time to get that spoon and go. So you got to learn how to and then you just gonna pour this over here. And it's simple, y'all. So easy.
So fast.
This all you do. This is it. This is it, Frankie. And then you need to, I brought an extra jar so you can make some for your sister. And for Dana. And so, and it's kind of thick, so you're gonna cover it. And if it's not enough honey, when it go down, you can add more honey. But it got to sink in a few days. You're gonna, it's gonna sink. And you're not gonna be able to taste of this. So it take a few days for it to sink in. This is my skincare. This is the recipe. But I'm gonna show you how quick it is for you to, it's 30 days now. You have to use this 30 days. And then you'll say, oh my God, this is wonderful. But you're gonna see results. Because when I did my video yesterday, I really saw the results. I don't look at myself much. But anyway, this helps your skin to fill in different little wrinkles and stuff like that. And I think Frankie told me that she made this herself. You remember you told me you vitamin E and you go to the general store, and so she had been fooling me. That's why she looking so beautiful. She's been fooling me. She's been using this natural Botox probably for years on my hair. But you know, I always ask her, you know, why you da 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 da, and then finally it came out of it when I was telling her about what I do. But I didn't have sense enough to go to Dollar General, so I got all this expensive stuff. So, anybody want to be a daredevil and let me walk you through? Now this is what I do. I do use this funnel, and I do measure with my spoons, but this is the easiest way.
Is that recipe in the book?
I can't remember what I put. I think it's in there. I can't remember when I put this in because I think I discovered this. Well, anyway, I can't remember. But anyway, this is what I do to make it easy on me. Instead of using my turmeric, which if anybody got it, I know who got some of this from me. It's brown, right? So what I did, I got turmeric oil and I got clove oil. Instead of putting the actual clove, we call it for clove powder. That's why it's brown. That's why you feel it's a little exfoliant when you put it on your face. So I switched that out and I put the oils. So this is what I do. I go ahead on the measure. I know it by heart, so I got this just in case of one of y'all. It's 1 tablespoonful of Johnson baby oil. And if you want to make more than a little bit, because this is 2 tablespoonfuls, you just double it. And when I was teaching school, Lord, I fussed at them children. That's an accurate measurement. And then I went to just doing stuff. But you double, always double. I just put it in here. Sometimes it's messy. That's why I got the paper towel. And then you're going to take and double your glycerin. And that's what is one of the secrets in my hair product is glycerin. Glycerin is very good for moisturizing. And that's why my hair was growing so fast. I'm trying to not let it grow so fast now since I got me a cute style. They haven't been able to see my scalp. And I love it. Somebody told me, you love that hair, don't you? I said, oh yeah, I used to wear my hair until my hairdresser died. Then I went somewhere and they took all my hair out. So then I had to get a net on my hair and wear all that crochet board. But hot in the summer, I was really hot, but I made it. So you're going to double this. And I brought some extra bottles in case somebody want to be messy with me. Like I'm doing. And then you're going to add, this is aloe vera gel. Very good for your skin. You can get an aloe vera gel, get that plant out of the food line and put it on your face. You'll be amazed. And you're going to put 2 of these. It works, y'all. This is really good for your skin. Really good. I'm a talking girl.
That's not the one I make.
It's not.
I use baby lotion and Vaseline.
Okay, well that
And
sounds
vitamin
like,
E.
look, that sounds like a good plan. And then you're gonna use, did I just use it? And then you're gonna use your coconut oil. That's really good. These products cost a lot of money when you add it up for you to get, well, it'll last you a long time, but I'm just saying, if you were in the business of doing it for your friends, or you're gonna be happy to give your friends some, then invest in it. If not, I can share mine with you. You know I'm a giver anyway, so it don't bother me. And we got our aloe vera gel. Now, I'm not measuring anymore right now. I'm going to show you some quickies. So after you measure all of this, put your spoon down. So, okay. You see you already have a little stopper in there, right? So you're going to fill your stopper up.
Now, what is that?
This is turmeric oil.
Okay.
Turmeric. You ain't eating it, so it ain't, if you got, and you're going to fill your little stopper.
How many different ingredients have you put in so far?
I think it's, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I did, I switched. This is like before your face. I didn't want to be cutting and all of that. So I switched that out too. And I got me some vitamin E oil, this little bottle of vitamin E oil. I said, oh, it costs so much. But I got this vitamin E oil. So I'm getting ready to. You're probably going to get a half a bottle. But if you want to get a whole bottle, then you're going to have to triple your products right here. Because you always get asked for this. I mean, what I'm saying, you're going to go about 4 of these. This turmeric. It's really good. That's why you feel that granular. I do this. Some of my girls, they do it just at night because they feel like, because the little granular, it's not going to bother your makeup. Nobody will never see it. But they do it at night. I do mine in the morning, then I do it before I go to bed if I don't go to sleep before I have time to do it. And if you don't want to deal with this little thing, just put that down and go like this. And do about 4 of these. And then you got the same measurement double. And make sure you do your clove oil. About 4 of these. Ooh, making me smoke, but mine's almost gone. I love these natural. Nature don't make it. I don't take it. I sure don't. Do your rose water. You can use a stopper. It's not going to hurt you. Just get you one little stopper. Stick it in there. You said that's rose water? Mm-hmm. Yep. Just do about 4 of these little stoppers. Just remember where you got to stop at. Because it's not going to fit on another bottle if you put it on the wrong bottle. And the vitamin E oil. Now, normally, before I go to vitamin E oil, I use the capsules. You break these and put them on your face. And actually, when you buy vitamin E oil, make sure it's safe for face, not the one you swallow, because it's got different chemicals in it. This is directed to help tighten, and when you swallow it, it's for to go down in your stomach. So this is for your face, and this is for your face. And then you just, like I said, get the stopper, put it in there, and it won't be brown, so you won't be afraid to put it up in your makeup. Just do about 4. It's going to equal to the same amount of teaspoons.